Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. In Shia Islam, a belief persists asserting that devout adherence to God's teachings empowers humans with a spiritual influence over the material world, enabling them to perform miracles like the miracles of prophets Moses and Jesus, peace be upon them. This includes feats such as moving mountains or restoring sight to the blind. This extraordinary capability is especially attributed to the 12 Shia Imams. A parallel concept exists in Sunni Islam for the first three caliphs after Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, though less exaggerated. This video aims to demonstrate that no human prophet or imam can autonomously possess the power to perform miracles. As a Shia-born Muslim, I believe the Quran transcends sectarian divisions. The Quran designates all prophets of God as Muslims, emphasizing the ultimate faith as being a true Muslim. That said, there seems to exist many inconsistencies between the current Shia and Sunni tradition with Quran. Let's examine two Quranic verses that could potentially support the notion that humans can perform miracles on their own with God's permission. I'm using the Quran.com website to present these verses. I strongly suggest you stop the video before any verses and read it for yourself and think about them before we discuss them. In chapter 5, verse 110, after each miracle mentioned, the phrase bi'izni is used, like here and here and here and again here. Translated in this case by my leave or by my permission. The significance of this phrase is apparent, indicating the need to define its meaning. Does it imply that Prophet Jesus acquired this power independently, seeking God's permission afterward, or does it suggest that these miracles were directly willed by God, with Prophet Jesus having no influence on the process? To discuss this, we can refer to chapter 3, verse 49, where Jesus declares, I have come to you with sign from your Lord, emphasizing that the miracles he demonstrates are entrusted to him by God. This underscores that these miracles, like his verbal revelations, serve as signs from God to establish his prophethood. Contrastingly, in chapter 29, verse 50, non-believers question Prophet Muhammad about the absence of miracles to validate his message. God's response is intriguing. Say, the signs are indeed with Allah, and I'm only a clear reminder. This aligns with chapter 6, verse 109, emphasizing that signs or miracles are solely in God's power, with prophets having no control over them. In essence, even in the case of Prophet Muhammad, the last and the revered highest ranking prophet due to his everlasting message of the Quran, he is portrayed as incapable of performing miracles independently. This extends to the Imams and any other individuals, irrespective of their purity and godliness. Consequently, bi'izni in Quran implies miracles occurring with God's direct will and power, refuting the notion that humans, including prophets, can self-sufficiently influence the natural world. Moreover, the direct descent of miracles and revelations from God, untainted by messenger influence, refutes the notion that prophets could have created them. If prophets were deemed capable of producing miracles, it would challenge the Quran's infallibility, suggesting potential human influence on the divine text. We can deduce that the miracles attributed to a true prophet stem solely from divine intervention by God. The belief in the ability of prophets or Imams to perform supernatural acts, such as healing incurable diseases, may lead us to ascribe a holy power to them and seek their assistance in our lives. Despite arguments suggesting that requesting their help indirectly connects us to God, the Quran in chapter 46, verse 28, guides us to exclusively seek help from God alone. The Quran highlights the importance of praying only to God as stated in verse 5 of chapter 1. You alone we worship and you alone we ask for help. This daily prayer reinforces the principle that we should refrain from seeking assistance from prophets or imams, whether they are alive or deceased. Your thoughts and comments on this are appreciated. Thank you for watching, and until next time.